on, guys? Yo, what's going on, guys? Sorry about the last video. Also, my second video I was already recording had cut short again because I didn't have enough storage space, even though it went down to 80%. So let's hope I have, enough storage space on the internal storage, because I have 71% of it, still there. So, it went from 99 apparently today to 71, which I have 4.39 gigabytes in storage left. This video should, when it's finished, or at least when it stops, should take up the whole leftover storage. Now, where I left off on while I was recording that other video, the second one, I'm gonna let that butterfly be, at least until I start building in here. Then it's gonna get annoying. Anyways, like I was saying, this is where I left off on the second video when I was recording it already. But it stopped on me. Anyways, but yeah. You want to always make sure to have the walls at 9 if you're trying to make it like how I am. I couldn't make it 10 because, it had to be, certain. Hold on, let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this side, I'm pretty sure has 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. Let's just hope the video doesn't stop randomly anytime soon. Anyways, let's get going on the making of the cage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick that up. 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Now, I would suggest using pillars on every corner, but you don't have to. But I just use it because it adds a bit of accent to it, making it look actually real. So, I would suggest it. You don't actually have to, use it. It just adds a bit of a texture to it that, makes it look good. Now, if you guys are wondering if I'm only doing the outer shell, well, you're definitely wrong. Because, check this out. So, I'm going to finish up on each side, which I have enough for. 1, 2. That was not how I wanted to place it. I'm on 2 so far for the amount of place. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't remember placing that there. Okay. That's weird. I don't remember placing 2 before I placed that one, but I guess that's fine. That was weird and odd, but okay. I'm not gonna complain. Now, after this, you guys are definitely going to need... don't worry about the walls being uneven. That's fine. Most of the walls you can make even, but some walls you're not going to be able to. But you are definitely going to need to craft more of the foundation things for this. Right? So, and definitely a lot more walls. And see, you don't need to place a pillar here or here. I mean, you do when you start the thing, because what I mean you don't need to place a pillar here or here is because they're already placed. All you gotta do is place down the walls, which isn't that difficult to do. That's why I say you don't need to place down a pillar there, because they're already placed down from every single wall you've placed down. Now, see how you've ran out of walls? What you want to do is you want to craft more of those fence foundation looking things, more of those large walls. Now, when you use the fence foundations, right, fence foundations, you want to use the ones that you've already been using, that you have two, like, left over. Now, see how I didn't have to destroy that rock because it's inside the cage? It's not like where a wall is. Plus, that just adds a bit more scenery anyways, because all the trees are outside of this cage, which there should be some on the inside. I can't wait for Arc 2 though, because Arc 2 you're going to be able to have, you're going to be able to have, mods. And also, there'll be this mod where you can place down shrubbery and scenery and stuff. So I could just place it down inside the cage and all that, yada yada yada. Now, it depends on what angle you're looking at this cage from. I would be looking at it from this angle. Now, obviously, if you're using foundations, like the actual floor foundations, before you place down the walls, then you do the same thing here. But, when doing it, you're going to use a triangle foundation, right? Like, say, this is the foundation. Like this, right here. I know you guys can't see it well because it's too bright, but pretend the square ceilings are the foundation. You place it down, right? Like, I know I can't place them down, but pretend you do this, and then you keep going, and keep going, and keep going, like, and then you, like, if you turn, you put, hold on, I'm gonna move it a little bit. You put a triangle foundation right there because you've turned. Right, and this is straight, and then you turn, right, but you use a triangle foundation. So that's the same thing. But I was just using the fence foundations, because then the walls connecting to the ground is almost seamless. Like it literally is when you're far away. But when you actually get close, you'll notice that it's, not. Now, what you are going to do is, let's see, for one, let's destroy that. Alright, because now there is left over, let's see, 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 total walls, right, left on each side. Now, the reason why you're going to need, now, I know I keep saying that a lot. I'm going to eventually stop saying it over the top, but still. What you're going to need is fence foundations. The reason why I say you're going to need those for this is because check this out. So, you're going to make a little square. You're going to line up the screen, hopefully, mostly, perfectly, with the fence foundations in a square. And try your best to line it up. That actually looks almost perfect. Now, for people that play on PC and have mods, there's a grid snap mod where you actually can place things on grid, like in Fortnite. So, what you want to do, you don't want to keep it like that. You want to swap these to where it says switch to block. Because see how that looks, you know, you want it to look like that. And then these will automatically snap on. Make it go like this. Switch to block. 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 And switch to block. Now all of those, including the middle, is swapped over to block. And you're going to keep that little thing there. Now, you don't have to. But I would suggest keeping it there so that way it's like perfectly aligned. Because you see how that's like perfect? Now, so what we are going to do, now yes, we are going to use it for like the thing all across there because it's movie accurate. But you want to use the railings going up to right around that height. Now, you can change the height variation of it, but I like to make it go all the way up to like right here, just so that way it kind of like makes it to where the raptors, if this were real life where they can't climb out, now there obviously would be a roof to it, but because it's Ark and this is on PlayStation, you don't have mods on PlayStation at all, so you can't exactly get a mod where you can place down stairs on top of railings, making a roof. You know? So, now what you want to do is that double door I was talking about, you want to place it right there in the middle, directly. Boom, perfect. And then, if you guys see that gap, what you do is this. Now I know this one's slightly taller, but that don't matter. Plus a raptor can get through this anyways, so you'll have no issues getting them out as long as it doesn't get stuck. Now you're going to make this door off-center, like it's not directly in the middle, is what I mean. Because the way the movie is, I don't remember what side it's on or if both are in the middle. But all I know is, because this is where they take care of the velociraptors. This is, you know, where they keep them when they're taking care of them. I think, like, for medical reasons for the velociraptors when they're trying to cure them of a sickness or something. And you see how that looks? It's pretty small in comparison to the thing over here, but remember, it's a 3x3. You can obviously make it bigger, but I think a 3x3 is big enough for 4 velociraptors. You know, honestly, I'm surprised at how long this video is going, because my last video, which was the second video that I was trying to make before, you know, I had to record again for the second video, lasted for about 6 minutes. And this one's going on for longer than that. It's at 14 minutes right now, which you guys will be able to see how long it is, you know, once it's posted. But this is how you want to do it. Now, you also are going to need the fence foundations for this. You're not going to make a square on this one, but you are going to do that. Because see, what I'm going to do is do this for every single one, right? Like that's straight. Come on. Gotta get this. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to make that straight. And we're going to see if they perfectly align. Now, you don't have to do this, alright? I just go with it and I, place it along the edge. But just for this video, I'm going to do it because, might as well. Now, my last video comments were turned off. I don't know if while posting this, if I have the option to turn them on or something. So, I don't know at all if I have the option to turn them on or not. Now, let's do it for the other two sides that are straight. Alright, pick up. That's that, and now we need this side. And we're going to do it for the other wall, too, on the other half of the thing. Alright, good. And then we'll connect those, connect them over there, blah, blah, blah. And yeah. So, also, I forgot to tell you in the last video, don't forget to like and subscribe. So I'm going to say it in this video. I forgot to tell you guys that in the last video, but I didn't have a chance to because it cut early. Not exactly how I expected it to end. I was, expecting it to be a lot longer than that. But, it's fine. Because now I said it in this video. So, let's start by connecting. I'm going to connect it over here. Now, obviously, the ones in front of this thing are not going to be used. So, we will collect each one that's in front of this. Because you want to leave a little open space in between. That way, because you're going to connect it to the wall right there. And you're going to have this little spot, and then there's going to be, stairs going down, but you're not actually going to have them as stairs. I'll show you guys why here in a minute. Because ramps would not be able to fit. Now, you're not going to do this for any other side, and I'll show you why. I mean, you will afterwards. You can probably do this one part I'm going to show you here in a little while. Now, if the video cuts early, right, and it shows me, where I'm not talking, right, and it just stops, then there will be a part 3. Okay, I'm going to make as many videos as possible on this if the video cuts early, okay? So, I'm going to make as many videos as I need for this, so I can show you guys exactly how to build it, because I'm doing this on my phone, so it's going to be a little difficult for me, because I'm not doing it on a computer. So, and you just want to connect these, and they connect perfectly, which is awesome, because not only is it useful that they connect perfectly, but check this out. See how, that's the only one with that? Right? Now, when you go to connect them like that, they are going to be perfectly lined up. Right, check this out. don't matter if those rocks that you can't destroy are sitting there, it's part of the scenery. But check this out. Now obviously it's going to go a little past here. That don't matter to me. Now, obviously, when that happens, you're not going to place a pillar. On the outside, you want the pillars. On the inside, you don't want them. Alright, it don't matter if that's overlapping, because, like, not overlapping, but you know what I mean, guys. Like, when it's like that, where it's going past the other one, that don't matter. It just matters that how you build it. And you want to make sure to check it every time you finish doing something. Like, this is the last one I have to connect, so I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'm going to check. Because this is the last one that I gotta connect through here. See how it's like that? I know you can barely see it, because not only is it bright, but like you can hardly see the lines. But you'll notice how it's perfectly, like you can barely see it, but if I don't know if they allow you to zoom in on the video, but check that out. So now it's perfectly aligned. Now the only thing I'm missing right now, which is part of this, is this. Because alright, there we go. Perfect. Now, I'm going to place down a staircase. Okay, you can't place it any higher. Okay, what you're going to do, there's this option to switch it to a ramp, so when you first place it down, you want to go off to the side where it says switch to ramp. And boom. Perfect. Come on, place down, you stupid thing. Am I not pressing the right button? I'm pretty sure I'm pressing the right button. Hold on. This stupid thing doesn't want to work. Give me a sec, guys. Okay, yeah, I'm pressing the right button. It just doesn't want to seem to work. Come on. Come on. I'm sure you guys can tell how frustrating this is when you guys try to play Ark. See, now it wants to place down. Anyways, that's how you want to have it on both sides. It doesn't matter if they're little off. Alright, destroy my target. Alright, boom. Admin command. Alright, see, now that's a quick way of demolishing extra railings. The reason why I had you do that, guys, don't do that. Alright. The reason why I had you do the railings like that is because you want to make the height like that, because when you place down the door, you're going to have to figure out exactly how tall you want it to be. And, check this out, now it actually looks perfect, because it's like 3 above the door. And a raptor's around this height, so you wanted a little extra. Well, actually, maybe like... Actually, no, the raptor's a little bit smaller, because, I mean, it's probably about the size of this door, but because of it not having a wall above it, I think the raptor should have no problem fitting in. You know. But yeah, you know, this video might actually last past my first video. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to upload this to YouTube, but after it's uploaded, I'm going to delete it from my gallery, so that way I have more free space to make another video. But yeah. Now, we might not use the triangle ones because it's just not going to work. Apparently, there's no nearby foundation support. Great. So, apparently that works. But then, there's... yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, I can do that, and then there's no nearby foundation support. I'm sure probably because there's no wall. Like, in certain areas there's walls, certain areas there isn't. What in the world? Okay, it was just a Diplo and a Brachy / Bronto. Because the Brachy in Arc Editions looks way different. I am going to try to cover this up using to the best of my ability this. Alrighty. See? Now, I should have no issues with placing down ceilings. So, if I line that up... okay. Now, I can line that up. Connect. Boom. Now I have the corners. Now, it doesn't matter if there's like a little piece hanging above the thing, because that, to me, just, it doesn't matter. To me, it don't matter. Alright, now we have all the corners, which honestly isn't all that bad. Don't worry about the pillar though. That you don't have to worry about. Oh wait, hold on, we don't have all the corners. I don't know if some corners I'm not allowed to build in because the way the game is. Because the snapping point of the foundations, and there is none. Now obviously you run into this issue if you have no foundations whatsoever. So this one I just can't place because there's no nearby foundations for it, even though there's literally this right here. Okay, well that sucks. Alright, let's see. Let's just see if I missed anything on this side. Yes, I did. Okay, good. Now, there are the corner pieces that we have completed. But, see, the thing is, to make this completely movie accurate, we are going to have to do something. And that something is, let's see, let's move it like right here. Perfect. Because, check this out. So, that fits perfectly right there, and that fits perfectly right there. Now, we are going to take that slanted roof and do that. And then we'll take a normal wall, place it all along that, place another ceiling, actually wait a minute, hold on guys, wow, it's still going, the video is still going, that's amazing, I'm very surprised. Okay guys, so I did screw up on this.